You're doing everything you can to lose fat, but you're still gaining weight while working 12-hour shifts. You're on your feet all day, you're busy, you're exhausted, and it just doesn't make sense. My name is Martin, and I work 312s at a hospital, and over the years, I have lost 45 pounds total. In this video, I'm going to explain why 12-hour shifts make fat loss harder and what we can do differently here to fix it. Most people think that they lack discipline, but that's not the issue. Healthcare workers think that they need to work harder, or eat cleaner, or be more consistent, but that's not the real problem. The real issue is that working these 312s create a perfect environment for you to gain weight. I mean, let's talk for real. Let's think about what happens during the 12-hour shifts. You're dealing with stress all the time, you're working long hours. You have patients' lives that are depending on you. Many interruptions that happen during shift, while at the same time you're also working cooperatively with other healthcare workers like your MDs, PAs, CNAs, RNs, RTs. You're dealing with inconsistent sleep sometimes, you're dealing with exhaustion, and you also have unpredictable breaks. Working in these kind of environments can make fat loss hard, even when you're trying your best. Working in these kind of environments make people think that fat loss is harder on them. So some people might say that it's the stress that's preventing me from losing fat. Or I barely ate during my shift, so I should be losing fat. I'm on my feet all day, so I should be losing fat. Or that just working these shifts make fat loss feel impossible. But the real reason isn't what most nurses think. It's not that you're doing nothing, it's that your environment is working against you. So the solution isn't try to work harder. It's building structure around your shifts. Because when your environment is chaotic, you need systems to help reduce decisions for you. So let's talk about solutions here. So, meals. Every healthcare worker knows that there's food everywhere. You have the cafeteria, or you have family bringing in food, parties. Otherwise, first, make your meals predictable. Not over complex meals or something that takes hours for you to create. Just make meals that simple and it's easy for you. You will want to rotate these meals. So have like 2 to 3 meals that you rotate, so that way you don't get bored, so that way it's different, and that way you can follow it through. Because when you're tired, you don't want to think about when to cook or when to prep it, or even dealing with all this when you get home. You want something ready and on the go. Second, you want to control what you eat. So you have to bring in food from your home, so that way you know what you put in your body. That way you control what you eat. If you rely on the foods within the workplace, which are usually unhealthy, it's going to lead to an outcome that you don't want, and that's gaining weight. What happens after shift? If you don't have anything planned after work, meaning if you don't have any food prepped for you at home, you will likely choose bad outcomes like buying fast food out there. So we want to make sure that you prepare for these kind of events. So always decide ahead of time when you eat, decide ahead of time what your routine will be, and decide ahead of time of when you'll go to bed as well. Because after work, that timing matters because you're exhausted at the end of the day. And so you want to get ahead of that exhaustion. Do what you can to protect yourself from falling apart. But the key thing from this video, if you were to remember one thing, it's that you don't need more discipline, you need fewer decisions on your shift. Once you understand how 12-hour shifts create the environment for you to gain weight, the next layer of the problem is night shift. Because night shift affects your hunger, your energy, your mood, and sleep even more. In the next video, I'll break down why night shift makes fat loss harder and what you can actually do to fix it.